Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andy, and today we have the January monthly reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Welcome guys, welcome cross watchers. So, very interesting tapping into your guys' energy for your channel message portion of the reading. It was just literally as I'm tuning into your energy, and it's really strange. This is why I'm like, that's kind of strange. Maybe like about half an hour, 40 minutes ago, I just did the Taurus video, and right before that, I went into my kitchen and I saw a spider on the floor, and I put a glass on it, and I just threw the spider outside. And and spiders are like my main spirit guide, spirit animal, spirit totem, whatever you want to call it. I receive messages from spiders all the freaking time, and they always show up when they're telling me something, when I'm receiving a message, when I'm receiving information. They bring me information. And right now, when I was tuning into your energy, connecting, I send my light, my source, my energy, and I connect with the energies that I'm trying to connect with. So I'm connecting with Gemini, the energy of Gemini. And as I'm connecting, and I see like this big thing that looks like this, like that from the back, but it's all black. And I was like, is that a spider? It looked kind of like a spider grabbing onto my light, connecting with Gemini's light. I was like, that's kind of weird. And what I got was that some of you Geminis either are being spied on, or someone is spying on you and doing some type of like ritual magic or spell or curse or hex or something like that. But I feel like, honestly, I feel like the energy was like watching me. Like when I attached on, it almost was like the spider was letting me know like that energy is like your energy. You've got something attached to your energy, something negative attached to your energy, whether it's a spell someone put on you, or a hex, or a curse, or they send some type of negative, energy towards you. It's going to go vice versa. So Gemini, you may have done this to someone. Stop, leave them alone. I don't think that that's correct to do, but you live your life, you do what you want. But there is like some type of negative energy, or like, it could even be like, I'm not saying demons, but it could be like some type of a spirit or something connected to you. But it's some lower vibrational energy. It really feels harmless in a sense. In essence, it's harmless. It is harmless. It's more so that it's just like someone is like keeping energetic tabs on you, or you're keeping energetic tabs on someone else. So either you're like, oh, I wonder how they're feeling, like let me do some type of ritual magic to check, or vice versa. Someone's checking on someone, being very stalkerish. This person could also be stalking on social media. Yeah, not good. I don't like this energy of this. Whoever did this. Sorry, my teeth are real good. Don't you just love a good cup of tea? I know I do. All right, so for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January, what's going on this month for Gemini? Judgment. Yeah. Whoever is putting this hex on, this curse, whatever, this spell, whoever's doing this ritual magic, they're going to be found out. They're going to be found out. Most likely, they're just going to come forward, I feel like. They're going to come forward. They're going to be honest and just be like, hey, you know what? I really wanted to get your attention. I really wanted to, or they'll just reach out. This person could just reach out and just be like, hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Just to check on you. But like, they're already checking on you, so they already know how you're doing. It's kind of creepy, honestly. It's a little scary. It's a little concerning why this person cares so much as to pry into your life without your consent or consciousness, really. Notice who you've been having dreams of. Two different things. I feel like for the Geminis that you're being stalked, if you are having dreams of this person, that's most likely the reason. Or that's most likely who it is. If you're having dreams of a particular person, if you have repeated dreams of a particular person, it could most likely mean that this person is energetically attached to you, or they've attached something negatively to you. If you're not seeing dreams specifically of a person, if you've been noticing weird noises around your house, like things moving, or like, you know, sounds like someone's in the house, something like that, weird noises, strange noises, pay attention to that, because that will tell you if it is just someone's thought. Because if it's just someone's thought of you, sometimes we can think of someone so much that we energetically attach ourselves to them. And that's fine, that's just annoying, but it's whatever. But then if you're hearing noises or things move around the house, then someone may have sent something to you, or they could have tried to put a curse or sent in a lower vibrational spirit or energy to linger around you. But it feels like there's something attached to your energy that does not belong. That's all I'm saying. It's like a parasite. You've got a parasite. Do not look up psychic spiders, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's not spiritual spiders. Don't look that up. It'll freak you out. It'll make you not sleep. That's something else. I don't think it's that. I don't think that it is. But judgment is here because basically what this month, basically in the month of January, Gemini, it's time to make a decision. I know that in the past couple months, because I've actually been really like interested in your story, how your readings have been playing out for the past 3 months, including this one, so the past 2 months, I should say. And it's been leading up to, you need to make a decision, you know, there's something that's going on that was unfair that you need to speak up against, you need to do the right thing, justice is on your side, you will get what you deserve, what this person deserves, all in due time, as long as you focus on yourself and you focus on manifesting and finding what exactly that is from within. Because remember I said it's going to come from within yourself. So judgment is here because it's judgment time. It's time to make a decision. It's time to say, it's like the universe has just been like, all right, Gemini, you know, just take your time. It's not like we have other things to do. We'll wait for you to figure out what you're going to do about this. Months pass. All right, it is January, fresh start of a new decade. It is time to make this decision, okay? And it's like you need to make this decision in a way that is that's it. That's what an ultimatum is. An ultimatum is like, I give you this and that's what it is, right? I need to look it up because I said it in another video earlier, and I was like saying, I think I said like an ultimatum is like when someone tells you either have to do this or like you don't get this at all. It's like you get it or you don't, or like I think I explained it so. I'm pretty sure an ultimatum is just like a final say so. Like that's like me saying something like that is what it is. That's my ultimatum, right? I'm pretty sure that that's right. I don't think what I said before was right. I'll have to Google it. I'm surprised I didn't already. So that's kind of what it is. It's like your decision needs to be final. You need to make a decision and stick with that decision. And it has to happen this month. And it's going to happen this month. So I take that back. Because don't get pressured by me saying it has to happen this month. It will happen this month regardless of if you feel like you're ready or you're there. There's still a full month to go. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things will probably happen. Four of Swords. You've been thinking for a long time. You've been keeping to yourself. You've been thinking of different ways to approach the situation. How, maybe if you do this, how will that work out? If I do this, how will that work out? If I do that, how will that work out? You've been trying to map out and plan and foresee if you pick A, B, or C, or D, or all the way through Z, whatever option you pick, whatever choice you make, whatever decision you stick to, how will that play out? You've been mapping each one. So you've been very meticulous about this, very analytical about this. But now it's time to actually do something about it. Now it's time to take action. You could be receiving messages from birds. Or again, I do feel, you see that tiny little bird right there? That tiny little crow? That's right there. That tiny little crow right there, a little birdie perched on the sword. I hope you can see it. You know, these cards are really like light, so they're kind of washed out by the lighting. I don't know, I still kind of getting a feeling that you're being spied on. I don't know, because here's the thing is that certain animals and insects like spiders, those could represent like a form of a, what's it called? What's the word? Anima? Or, not enema, anima. Or like a service animal to like witches. So people that practice magic and stuff, I believe this is true, that I do believe if, let's say a certain witch or someone that's into this kind of stuff, sends negative energy towards someone, they might, and let's say their spirit animal is a spider, it will appear, you'll see spiders everywhere in your house. That's because their energy is tied to the spider, which the spider's like doing its bidding, if so to speak. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why when spiders show up to me, I feel like it's more so they're trying to alert me of something. They're trying to let me know of something. I forgot what the word is called for that. A familiar. Ha 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 ha. Spilled my tea. That's the word I'm looking for. Familiar. An animal familiar. That's what they're called. I don't know. I still feel like you may be... I was going to say, because I was about to say, like, oh, I feel like you're being guided by... You may see signs from birds. And I was like, no. I feel like that bird's there for... It is a sign, but it's a sign of something else. It's a sign that you're being watched. Honestly, and what I'm just getting is that I think that you could just be watched by a higher source. Like, there are higher powers, higher sources, higher beings and entities. Not necessarily good, but not bad either. They're neutral. But they're watching this situation play out, because whatever it is that you're dealing with, whatever you need to make a judgment call, a decision about, it's like it's in the hands of, it's like God's work, or it's like this higher power's work. And it's like really important that you do something. There's something that you need to do. It's like this is a huge part of destiny for you to do this. And I hear it's gonna take a village. So you're gonna be the leader, the forefront of said village, but it's almost like you're gonna need a whole group of people or a whole village backing you up in order for this to succeed. But the decision, the action, the call to action lies in your hands, guided by God or spirit or angels or the divine source, whatever you believe in. I don't want to offend anyone, so I hope I didn't, but whatever you believe in, because we all believe in different things. We call things different things. I think they're all kind of the same, but that's just me. And then we have the star. So whatever in regards to what this is, what you need to make a decision about, what you need, a village for, what you need people to back you up on, whatever it is, it's something that, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Whatever it is something that, whatever it is, it's something that is going to make you really happy. It's something that you've wanted to happen for a really long time. You've been wishing for this. You've been wanting this. This is what you want. You've been wanting this to happen. You've been dreaming of this to happen. And it's finally here if you can make the decision and take action on this. King of Wands in reverse. So you may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag that is not being cooperative. I feel like their energy is very resistant to change, or just not resistant to change. It's resistant to this situation. So whatever it is that you're trying to make a judgment call on, that you're trying to say something about, or speak up about, or voice your opinion on, this energy is very contradicting to that. So it's like, this could be represented as family or friends, or just someone whispering in your ear, like you're saying, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna speak on this, and they're kind of like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, are you sure? Like, I kind of feel like we shouldn't do that. Like, I feel like someone's trying to coerce you into not following through with something. And I swear, Gemini, please check out your reading from December, because I swear that I told you the same goddamn thing that I'm telling you right now. That there was someone that was gonna be like trying to persuade you against making a certain decision. And here they are again. I swear it was your reading that said that. Because I've been really into, like I said, I've been really into your story, how it's been playing out. And I feel like we're still on the same thing. Still need to make this decision. 7 of Swords, yeah. Watch out for this person. This King of Wands energy. They don't have to be a fire sign. They just have fiery personality. They're very persuasive. They may be actually very physically attractive, or just their energy is attractive, like the way that they speak is attractive. Something about them is very attractive, or you find very attractive, whether you're with someone or not, whether you're attracted in that way or not. There's something about them that's just very, very charming. They're very, very charming. And I really feel like they could do some type of magic or spiritual work in that way, and that's why they're so attractive. They probably do a lot of love spell or attraction spells. There's just something that is very, very attractive, very fiery. I think they may even be doing some blood magic, so I'm seeing some of that. I'm not saying that this person's evil or bad or the devil or whatever, or they're like, you know, evil. You know, witches are not evil. Like, that's the thing we need to get over. People, there are real witches. People call themselves witches. I call myself a bruja, which is a witch in Spanish. You know, to the extent that I really am, you know, we're all witches. We're all manifest. Spells are just thoughts and words. You know, it's manifestations, really what it is. It's just a different term people use to call themselves. I feel like this person does some type of like blood magic. They're very serious about what they do, I think. And honestly, I feel like they're really not wanting you to follow through with this. Or, and it could be very much that, even if this person, let's say that this person's not a spiritual person, they're not a witch, you're like, I know who it is, but this person you're describing is not the right, because it's not spiritual, they don't do magic, I know they don't. This person that wants to persuade you against this, they may have gone to someone, they may have gone to a witch, or a shaman, or, you know, a voodoo person. They may have gone to find that in order to put something on you. They may have gone and done that to you. And then we have the world. So remember that at the end of the day, Gemini, you have the world at your fingertips, not the other way around. You control how this situation plays out. You control what you do and what you do not do. So I was saying this earlier in another reading, but even if you put a love spell or a spell on someone, I honestly think that even the most powerful witches, the most you can really do is just to, you know, maybe energetically get someone's attention drawn to you. Maybe make the thought of you pop in someone's head. But I don't think you can actually control and make someone talk to you, make someone pursue you, make someone want you. I think that you can only influence their perception enough to at least be drawn your direction, to be maybe like, oh, I want to look them up on social media, or oh, I want to follow them, or oh, I want to reach out and text them. Something like that. Doesn't mean that they will do it. It's just, to pop the thought in, or the feeling, or the scent, memory, whatever it is of you. I don't think that anyone is powerful enough to control someone in that way. Maybe, as far as I know and I'm aware of, I don't believe that that's true. I think we can only influence people to an extent, because everyone has free will, free choice. Excuse me. And I think that's what Spirit wants to remind you of, is that if it's you putting this on other people, you cannot control other people, and vice versa. Remember, if you feel someone's doing this to you, they can't control you. If you believe they can, if you think that they can, if you think there are people powerful enough to do that, then that means you're open and you're accepting that that's a reality for you. In your life, it is a reality that people can influence you so much to the point where you do things under someone else's influence. I believe that's not true, so it wouldn't be able to happen to me because it's not a reality. In my existence, that doesn't happen. That won't happen. The most I can be influenced is just by thought, not to actually pursue and do something that someone else wants me to do. So remember that the world is at your fingertips. And again, this is talking about cycles as well. So you're stepping into a new cycle where if you haven't been able to take action on this, if you've just been sitting on, oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, and you haven't actually been able to take action, January is a month, like I said, not to pressure you when I said you have to, but you will take action. You will make the decision this month because yeah, you kind of have to. It's just that time, and it will happen. There's no pressure. I promise you it will happen. It'll happen no matter what, and it'll be the right decision, whatever it is. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So again, Aries, Leo, Sag, you really could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or just a charmer, a performer. You're dealing with a performer. You're dealing with someone that I feel like is really, hold on. They're really good at talking. They're really good with their words. They're really good with the way that they express themselves vocally or even non-vocally. They're very expressive people. Be careful, Gemini. I would be careful. I'm getting, honestly, that some of you are the ones sending these hexes and these curses and these whatevers. Be very, very careful about who you're messing with. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not threatening, obviously, but I'm just saying, just be careful, because this person, like I said, it's half and half. Some of you are being sent this negative energy, and some of you are the ones sending it. Just keeping it real. That's what I'm picking up now. Because I'm getting that this person, this fire sign, is on the defense from you. They're aware of it. They know it's you. And I would be very careful, because I'm getting that their energy is very like, If you play with fire, you will get burned. I promise you in this situation, because I'm like, this person's energy is like intense as hell. I'm like, they are like, their energy is like, do not fuck with me, you will get hurt. So I would be very careful. And if this is vice versa, then I feel like same thing, be careful. If you feel like this person is doing this to you, sending you negative energy, I would be very careful, because this person, I don't think they're fucking around. We have the death card in reverse. All right, Gemini, so what I'm getting is, and then we have the Six of Swords in reverse. So what I'm getting, Gemini, is that for some of you, this is someone in the past that you have left or they left you, okay? If you left them, if you were the one to cut off things with them, they're energetically checking up on you. If they cut off things with you, you're the one that's energetically checking up on them. Whether this was romantic or platonic, someone's checking up on someone so much to the point where it's turned into a spell or a curse. When we put that, like I said, sometimes people just get attracted to certain people because they're like so attracted to them. Like you put it, like we're all witches and wizards at the end of the day, right? Like I said, the more intention you put on something, the more power you give it, the more influence you give it. So you could have just gotten really hurt that this person cut off things with you, so then you became super attached and obsessive and codependent, and you're just stalking the shit out of them so much to the point where you're sending freaking demons to them. Or vice versa. Someone's done that as well. Someone is really, really attached to someone. So, and honestly, Gemini, and again, I feel like half and half. Some of you, it's you, and some of you, it's the other person. If it's you, Gemini, for the gems that are, it's you, cut it out, let it go. The Death card in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, says that this was a situation that is already done. It's done. It died out. It burned out. That bridge is burned. That connection's already cut. So stop feeding it. Some of you guys may still be messaging this person, or they still might be messaging you. Whoever's messaging whoever first, stop. So if you look at your texts and your messages and you scroll back and you just see, like, oh wait, I'm the only one that's been hitting this person up, leave them alone, and vice versa. If they're the ones hitting you up, just block their number. Just let them. Don't allow this person to have access into your life, okay? And Geminis, for those of you that are, because I don't think, Geminis are not really one to chase, so I don't think that it's you, unless unless Gemini, because all Geminis go through this, all Geminis will have that one person that breaks their heart, and you don't understand why. Because who breaks a Gemini's heart, right? Yeah. So it could be you if this was that one love that all Geminis have in their life that breaks their heart, and then you find yourself at a loss and you still want this person and want this situation. Just be careful. Don't stalk people on social media. Leave people alone. You know what I'm saying? Something ended, let it end. Don't let it be. Don't let it come back, and don't go back to it. Period. That's your January, Gemini. Alrighty, so in January, what does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements need to watch out for? What do we have to watch out for Geminis? Geminis, what do you need to watch out for in January? What do you need to watch out for in the month of January? I heard heartbreak, so no more heartbreak. Awareness. We have the Magician. So be careful of what you think. You create that reality. So with that being said, make sure that you're being very mindful this month of your thoughts. Because what could you accidentally be creating? Demons and negative energy that you're sending to someone. Be careful that you're not so obsessive and possessive over someone that now you're sending negative energy, negative spirits to them without being aware of it. So, like I said, I really feel like a lot of you're not even aware that that's what you're doing. You need to bring awareness to your mind. How do you think about this person? Are you pissed off that they left you? Are you pissed off that they cut you off? You know, or are you like so in love with them that you think about them 24/7 and what they're doing and how they are and if they're okay and if they're not? That's obsessive. It's creepy. Leave them alone. Jesus. No wonder they asked you not to be in their life, or vice versa. Don't get offended if that's not what happened. But no, or vice versa. Maybe you told them to stop being in your life. Maybe you cut them out. No wonder. It's creepy as hell. I feel like someone's thinking of someone 24/7. Stop. Destiny. Watch out for thinking that this person, some of you guys think that this person is a part of your destiny, or vice versa, they think it's a part of your destiny, or maybe you discussed it. Just because you meet a soulmate or a twin flame, whatever, yes, technically everyone's like, you're destined to meet everyone for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. But just because you meet a soulmate or a twin flame or a karmic, whatever, it doesn't mean that they're going to be in your life forever. It doesn't have to mean that. And you getting attached and fixated on that one detail is what is creating this negative tie to this person, this attachment. It's not healthy. And then we have financial and material changes. So be careful in the month of January. Things might not be so stable. Gemini, I'm really urging you, if you're this person you're thinking about someone 24/7, you're longing for them, you miss them, let it go. It's done, it's dead. This person cut you off, or you cut them off for a reason. Just let it be, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. If not, just stop thinking about it, because you thinking about it is hurting them, and them thinking about you is hurting you, and you're just hurting each other at the end of the day. It was part of your destiny to meet this person, but you have to be careful of what you're thinking, because you may be hurting or negatively influencing them if it's you, or them vice versa. If it's them, you can block them out, just block their number. Stop allowing any type of energetic exchange. Text messages, emails, calls, a like on a Facebook post, a like on an Instagram post. Don't let it, don't allow it, block it. Like I said, there are financial and material changes happening. So this could be an increase or a decrease in income or material possessions this month in January. It just means that there's going to be a lack of stability, Gemini. So this month in January, it's really not the time to be codependent and obsessing over this person or this connection, or vice versa, giving your time to giving time and energy combating this person, whatever it is. Block them off, cut it out, leave it alone. Because this month is going to be filled with a bunch of changes in the material, physical world for you, whether it's good or bad or both. And your focus really needs to be on yourself and your money and your material things right now, because that is what's going to be in flux this month. Who cares about the love? Who cares about this person? That doesn't matter. That's done. It's not even it can't even be in flux anymore, because it's dead and it's done, okay? Focus on what is still here, and a lot of good things could be coming out of this month, but your focus needs to be on yourself and your coin, okay? That was for you guys. Let me get your closing message from, we'll do the romance angels, because I feel like this has to do with some type of romantic situation. I'm getting, the more I talk about it, the more drawn I am to calling it a romantic situation. So I guess that's what it must be for a lot of you. I'll pull one from here, and I'll pull one from a regular oracle deck, just because for those of you that it's not romantic, I'll get something for you too. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for those specifically dealing with a romantic situation, so soulmate, twin flame, whatever you think it is, whatever it was. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Yeah, like I said, I feel like a lot of you, there was that past energy where it's dead and done. Like I said, someone left someone. You left them, or they left you. Someone wants to come back. Whoever left wants to come back, but I don't know. I would be careful with messing with that person, because a lot of that energy just felt very hostile. It felt very like fiery, very like anything this person touches burns. So I would just be very careful with letting them touch you or not. That's my thing. And we'll get one other message. But yeah, that's a confirmation that someone's gonna be coming back. And Gemini, if it was you that left and you've been thinking about coming back, I would just say go at your own risk at that point, right? Because it looks like the other person could be a little bit dangerous. All right, so closing message for Gemini, joy. All right, do we have joy? Blue and pinks might be colors that are significant to you this month, as well as dolphins for animals. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that anything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. So if you are not focused on yourself, on your money, on your coin, on your own joy, it's really, really hard to manifest moments and creations, as it says, at the highest level. Because if you are coming from this place of jealousy or of lust or of possessive, controlling, codependent love on this person, those are all lower vibrational emotions and feelings and ways of thinking and being. And if you are manifesting from that way, trying to manifest things at this level, how can you reach the the manifestations and the realities that are your highest possible good. You can't, because you're down here and those possibilities are up here. You have to be at this level to manifest things at this level. You'll only be able to manifest more things that are at this level. So things might be getting darker and darker and darker and darker as time goes on if you don't get out of this. Change your way of thinking, right? Totally lost my train of thought. That just, I was like full channeling or something. I don't even know literally what I was just saying. Yeah, just be careful. Be careful. Watch your thoughts this month is really what it is. Really, really pay attention to what you're thinking. How much time do you spend thinking about certain things or people? Are they good? Are they negative? Are they attached? Because I feel like some of you guys are just really attached to someone or something. You refuse to let it go. Alrighty, that was your reading, Gemini. I hope it resonates with you. Make that decision. Judgment is here. It's time for action. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of the reading, how it resonated, how it didn't, what situations you guys are going through, because I like to read. Subscribe for more if you like my style of reading. I have a lot of exciting videos coming out this month, including a 2020 prediction for how the rest of this year is going to go for you. And that will be a pick a card video. I also have a DM and DF twin flame energy update video coming out, as well as there's something else, but I kind of forgot what it was. But that's pretty much it. I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, and yeah, bye.